Welcome to this new lesson. In this lesson, we're going to discuss the interface of v0. v0 is a product developed by Vercel, and it's a AI app builder. So it's similar to the other tools that we've seen so far like Bolt, Lovable, and Replit. So in the interface, let's go through the interface one by one. When you log into v0, you'll see a big chat box here where you will put in your prompt to build your app. So there's a few features also like here in the button. If you have a prompt, let's say I want to build an app, a CRM app. There's an enhanced prompt button here which you can click and it will give more details or make your prompt longer or better. There's also a attach button here, which is a paper clip. So when you click on this, you can attach images or upload images from your computer. Then you can also clone a screenshot by clicking on this button. You can import from Figma if you have a Figma file that you can import. Then you can upload a project. You can also create a landing page. So let's click on one like this landing page. What it will do, it will create a landing page when you click that prompt. So let's go back to the interface. So below the chat box, you will see different creations from the community. This means that other people were able to create apps in v0 and share it to others. So you can also start from one of these templates and open in v0 by clicking on this. Then on the top right, you can see a feedback button. So when you click feedback, you can send in your feedback to Vercel so they can improve their product. So let's now discuss the left sidebar, which is this section here. So in this sidebar, you can see that there's a profile pic with a personal. I think this is the plan that you have. Normally you have team and personal plans. So this is the plan that we have. And when you click on it, you can see the plan that I am subscribed to, which is premium. You can also start a team plan from here. So in the left sidebar, you can also see a new chat button here. So when you click on this, it will just create a new fresh chat for you. You also have the recents button here, or recents link. And from here, you can see all the chats that you have made. And you can also search for a chat here in the search box. So let's try to search CRM, for example. Then it will show you all the chats that have CRM in the title and in the description. So we have a blocks link here. So you can see that these are all the blocks that I have created. So let's go to projects in the left. When you click on projects, you can see all the projects that you have created. So projects is you can say, if you want to organize your chats into projects, this is the way to do it. So if you have you want to create different components for a specific project, then you create chats under each project. Let's go into projects in detail later. So the next link is the community here. So here you can search templates made by the community. So let's say I want to search for a CRM app here. Then you will see the CRM apps that were created by the community. You can also filter by categories of creations like apps, games, sites, components, blocks, and starters. You can use these templates made by the community as a starting point for your project. So you don't really need to start from scratch every time. Then if you, like, for example, want this desktop app shell starter v2 dashboard, then you can click on open v0 and start from there. You can also click on the view details if you want to know more about the template. So normally the creators have some description below here. Then you click open v0 from here as well. You can also see how many forks. Forks means that how many people have created a fork out of it. Like it's a new version for themselves. So they click on a fork and they create it. They build on top of that template. We also have a My Submissions link here. This is where you will see all the projects that you have contributed to the community. So you can submit your v0 project to the community so others can see as well. And they can also search it here in the Discover section. From your submissions, you can also open the details and open it in v0 if you want to, like, create on top of that project again. So let's go back to the left sidebar. So we see another link here which is called Favorite Projects. So when you click on that, you can see the projects that you make as favorite. So let's go to a project. For example, let's try to open one project and let's favorite this project. And once you click that favorite button, we can see that the project is automatically added in the favorite project section. You can also hide and unhide this favorite projects, so it would be cleaner if you're looking into so many chats or projects here on the left. Next up is the favorite chats. Same thing, if you have a chat that you want to, let's say, favorite, let's go to another chat that is not favorited yet. So we go here to this button on the top, which is this three dots. You click this and you click favorite. So once you click that, you go to the sidebar again, then you will see that the to-do list app is added to our favorite chats. Then you have your recent chats. This means this is the recently chats that you have created. So pretty straightforward. You can see all this one is ordered by the latest one that you have created. And the last one will be those that are created like way back. So let's now focus our discussion on the top right section of the v0 app. So on the right, you can see a profile icon here. Maybe I can make this bigger so you can see clearer. So there's a profile photo here with it's a button as well. So when I click profile, I will see different links. So these are settings, pricing, documentation, community. And here you can also change the theme. Let's say I want a light mode. I can click on light mode, then it will change the theme. So I prefer dark mode, so let's set it back to dark mode. Then you can also change the language. I think this one is Chinese. If you want to see v0 as a Chinese, yeah, like that. So let's bring it back to English because I don't understand Chinese. All right. Let's go to the settings section, which is packed of a lot of features as well. So when you click on settings, you will see a few tabs also here, like profile, general, and billing. So in the profile, this is where you can change your profile picture. You change your username. Then you can also toggle suggestions, like get relevant in-chat suggestions to refine your project. So I toggle this on because I want v0 to suggest in-chat suggestions if, for example, it's asking me to like, I already this task, then maybe I could do this task for the next generation. Then you also click on sound notifications. These are notifications, for example, right, you're doing something else in another tab, then it will just, make a sound once it's generating, because sometimes when you're generating a project, it actually takes time. Then you can do something else first, then you just go back to it when it's done. Then here you can also put in your custom instructions, which is normally your system prompts. Let's say you want to add context for the entire project. You can put it here as well. Then you have the general tab. So this one normally is on the Vercel side. So I think you don't have to worry about this right now. Then you can also transfer your data to another team account. Then this one is a Figma integration. You can connect your account, your v0 account to Figma. So then on the last link, which is the billing section, then you will see here that this is the plan that we are subscribed to. Then your payment method, if you have any payment method attached here. Then your invoices. So let's say, for example, you paid v0, which I don't have right now, because this one is a plan that is provided for the course. Then you have your usage codes here. So for example, they give you a usage code, maybe give you free credits, then you can use the code here. So that's it. That's the settings section. So let's now go to the pricing page. So in this page, you can see what plans you can choose from. Normally, if you're a personal user, just click on free or premium. So the free one has, for every month, you have $5 included monthly credits. Then, of course, you can also deploy your apps. Then up to 200 projects. So the premium one, if you're serious into building stuff with v0, this is the one I recommend. Then after that, right, if you use up all your credits for this plan, you can also top up your credits. So you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so that's how the interface looks when you log into v0. So you have this main window here. You have the left sidebar. Then you have your settings on the profile section here. Let's now discuss the interface when you click on an app. So when you click on an app, this will already be a bit different. So what we will see here is on the left is we have our conversation history. Then we have our prompt box here below in the bottom left. Then you have a few suggestions. This is the one that we actually configured earlier. So when you turn it on, it will give you a few suggestions that you can choose from. Then similar to the one in the main page, wherein you have this enhanced prompt. So you can click on this enhanced prompt and it will enhance the prompt for you. Of course, you also have the attached images and Figma files. Okay, so let's now discuss this main section here, which is the preview and the code editor. So let's go to the code editor first. So in the code editor, you can see this section which has the file explorer. You can hide the file explorer here by using this button here. They call it file tree, which is also the same as calling it the file explorer. So let's click on this and you can hide this section if you just want to see the code. Then of course you can navigate through the folders and you can and you can hide all the files under each folder. You can expand and contract the folder. Then on the right, you have a download code button here. So when you click on this, it will ask you to download a zip file, or it will ask you to download it to your code base. So you can copy this command and just execute it in your terminal, so you can add it to your existing code base. This one is useful when you're creating like the project in your local computer. So there's also a fork button here. So if you want to create a copy of this block to edit into a new chat. So this is useful when you want to save this existing version, then you want to create a new version on top of this project. Then you see a v2 link here. So this is a drop down which will show you the different versions that were created by v0. So you can shift from version to version from this link. So you also have breadcrumbs here, so it will show you which file is opened and which folder it belongs to. Then you can also copy the entire code by clicking on this button. Then you can click on download here. So this one is just downloading the, this file, which is the page.tsx, compared to the other one, which is downloading the entire project. So that's the difference. So you also have the console here, which normally I don't really look into this if I'm building an app. You just look into this if, for example, you probably have like something you logged and you want to see the output here. Let's say if you're debugging your code. The next section is the preview section. So how do you go to the preview? So here near the code link, you go to the preview link here, which is this button here. So you click on the preview. So what you will see here is you have a back and a forward page. So if you go to a page, for example, you can click on back and you can click on forward to go forward to another page. So this one works like a browser if you're familiar with that. Next up is the refresh button. So you have a refresh button here, which you can click to refresh the state of your page. Then you have the visual selector. So if you click on this this arrow icon here, when I click on this, I can select parts of the page and apply some changes using AI as well. Then the next one is the open a new tab. So when you click on this button here near the visual selector, it will open your app into a new tab. So if you want to get a bigger view of your app, then you can use this. And if you want to see your app in full screen mode, you can click on this full screen button here, and it will show your app in full screen mode. So in the top left, you can see a few buttons here. Let's say you click on the CRM. You can switch your chat to another project. Let's say I want to switch it to CRM app dashboard. You can do that from here. Then it will move that chat to that project. Then if you click on this, the link after the project, you can rename your app. Let's say I want to make this a capital CRM. You can also change visibility of your project by clicking on this private button. And you can choose from private, unlisted, and public. So if it's unlisted, only people with the link can view this chat and its blocks. If it's public, everyone can view this chat and its blocks. So right now our chat is set to private. So only you can view this chat, or me, the one creating this project, can view this chat. So it's not accessible to someone else. If you want to share your project to someone else, you can click on the copy link here and send it to the one who you want to give access to. But make sure you set it to either unlisted or public so the user can access your project. On the top right, you can see there's 3 dots here. So you can click on that and you can rename from here. You can also unfavorite your chat. You can delete your chat. Be careful when deleting because it's not going to be accessible to you anymore. So I suggest, since storage is free anyway, so just keep your project unless you really want to delete it. And you also used some money to generate that code, so you might as well just want to keep it. So also can click on the project settings icon here. So if you click the project settings, you will see that you have these integrations, for example, like Vercel and GitHub, the accounts that you connected with. Then you have the integrations. So there are a few integrations that you can use with your project, which you can create later. You also have like environment variables here. So if you need environment variables, you can add it from here. Then you can also add your project level prompts or context here. Then you click on sources. You can upload files which can be referenced when generating responses. Then there's also a community link here. So if you want to publish remember earlier we saw the community pages. If you click on publish to community, this means that you'll be able to let others copy your project and build on top of it. You also have some shortcuts like, if you want to share your chat, you can click on this. Then if you want to connect your project to GitHub, click on this. Then you click integrations. So these are convenience buttons which v0 provides, so you can access these functions. So you don't need to go to your settings and go to So these are convenience buttons here, so you don't need to go into the settings, then click on integration. So you can just click on that integrations link here and it goes straight to that menu. Lastly, you have the deploy button. So if you're ready with your project, you finish everything that you need to do, then click on the deploy button and this will deploy your application to production using the Vercel hosting.